that won't stop talking. The most powerful thing you can do is be quiet. We live in an era of performative living. Everyone is obsessed with proving how happy they are, how much money they're making, and how perfect their relationship is. We've become a society that values the image of success more than the substance of it. We spend more time editing the filter of the meal than actually enjoying the food. We spend more time announcing our goals than actually working on them. But here is a secret that the most successful, most grounded people know. Privacy is a superpower. There is an incredible amount of power in being low-key. When you stop living for the applause of strangers, you finally start living for yourself. Think about the last time you had a big idea or a new goal. What was the first thing you did? For most people, the instinct is to post it. I'm starting a new business. I'm going on a diet. I'm moving to a new city. And what happens?
You get a few likes, a few congratulations comments, and your brain gets a hit of dopamine. You feel like you've already achieved something, even though you haven't even started. This is what psychologists call social reality. When you announce your intentions, your brain mistakes the praise for progress, and your motivation to actually do the work drops significantly. The silent flex is different. It's about building in the dark. It's about working so hard in private that your results do all the talking for you. You don't need to tell people you're winning if they can see the scoreboard. Why are we so afraid of being quiet? Because silence forces us to face ourselves. When you aren't constantly seeking external validation, you have to find internal satisfaction. And for many people, that is a terrifying thought. They use the noise of the world to drown out the emptiness of their own lives. They use the likes on their screen to fill the void of their missing self-esteem. But if your confidence is built on the opinions of people who don't even know your middle name, your confidence is a house of cards. It will blow away the moment the wind changes. True confidence is silent. It doesn't need a microphone. It doesn't need a spotlight. It's the quiet knowing that you are capable, that you are disciplined, and that you are on the right path, whether anyone sees it or not. When you move in silence, you eliminate the judgment factor. When no one knows what you're working on, no one can tell you that you can't do it. No one can project their fears, their insecurities, or their jealousy onto your journey. You are protecting your energy. You are protecting your vision. You are creating a sacred space. Look at the most successful people in the world. I don't mean the internet famous ones. I mean the people who actually run the world. They aren't on TikTok every day showing off their watches. They are in meetings. They are in the gym. They are reading. They are spending time with their families. They are low-key. They understand that attention is a currency, and they choose to spend it on themselves, not on buying the approval of a crowd. Being low-key doesn't mean being a hermit. It doesn't mean you don't celebrate your wins. It means you are selective about who has access to you. It means you realize that not everyone deserves a seat at your table. It means you understand the difference between influence and attention. Attention is cheap. Anyone can get it by doing something stupid. Influence is earned through character, consistency, and competence. If you're feeling overwhelmed right now, if you feel like you're constantly running a race you can't win, I have a challenge for you. Go ghost. For the next 3 months, stop posting your workouts. Stop posting your hustle. Stop announcing your plans. Just do the work. Wake up early because it makes you feel good, not because it makes a good morning routine video. Read the book because you want the knowledge, not because you want to show off the cover. Work on your business because you want freedom, not because you want to look like a CEO. What happens when you go ghost is fascinating. You'll notice that some people stop checking in on you. That's okay. Those were the people who were only there for the show. You'll notice that your mind becomes clearer. You'll notice that your anxiety levels drop. You'll start to hear your own voice again, instead of the 10,000 voices of the internet. There is a deep, profound peace that comes with knowing that you don't owe anyone an explanation for your life. You don't owe anyone a status update. Your life is not a reality TV show. It is a masterpiece that you are painting. And you don't have to show the world the half-finished canvas. The greatest gift you can give yourself is the freedom to be misunderstood. Let them think you are doing nothing. Let them think you have fallen off. Let them wonder. While they are talking, you are growing. While they are scrolling, you are building. While they are sleeping, you are evolving. And then, one day, the results will show up. And they won't be digital. They'll be real. They'll be in the way you carry yourself. They'll be in the quality of your work. They'll be in the strength of your bank account and the peace in your heart. You won't have to say a word, because at that point, you'll realize that the person you've become in the silence is far more impressive than the person you used to pretend to be in the noise. In a world full of people shouting for attention, be the one who doesn't need it. Be the quiet professional. Be the silent winner. Be the person who is so secure in their own skin that they don't feel the need to prove a single thing to a single soul. Success is a private conversation between you and your potential. Don't let the world interrupt that conversation. Keep your head down. Keep your circle small. Keep your plans private. And keep your standards high. The most beautiful parts of your life shouldn't be on the internet. They should be in your heart, in your home, and in your memories. Go out there and win, but do it for you, only for you. Stay silent, stay focused, stay low-key. Your future self will thank you. But let's be real for a moment. Going quiet, it's lonely. It's supposed to be. When you stop being useful to the algorithm, when you stop providing entertainment for your surface-level friends, you'll notice something uncomfortable. The phone stops ringing. The invites stop coming. The digital world moves on without you. And in that void, you will face the loudest noise of all. The voice inside your own head. This is the filtering phase. This is where most people quit. They can't handle the silence because they've spent their whole lives using other people's opinions as a compass. Without that noise, they feel lost. But if you can survive that loneliness, if you can sit in a room by yourself and not feel the need to reach for a screen to validate your existence, you have just won the ultimate psychological war. There is a specific kind of weight to a person who doesn't explain themselves. In the professional world, we call it gravitas. It's the energy someone brings into a room when they don't have to talk about their achievements, because their presence alone commands respect. That kind of power isn't bought. It's forged in the months and years you spent working when no one was watching. Think about the difference between a firework and a star. A firework makes a lot of noise, attracts a lot of attention for 10 seconds, and then it's gone, leaving nothing but smoke and a bad smell. But a star is silent. It burns millions of miles away, steady, constant, and powerful enough to light up the entire sky for eternity. The world has enough fireworks. We have enough people screaming for 10 seconds of fame. What the world needs are stars. People who are so deeply rooted in their purpose that they don't need to shout to be felt. When you finally decide to re-emerge, because you won't stay hidden forever, you won't be the same person who left. You will have a different look in your eyes. You will speak with more intention. You will move with more precision. People will ask, "What happened to you? Where have you been?" So, take the risk. Delete the apps for a while. Close the curtains. Do the work. Embrace the mystery. Let them wonder. Let them doubt. Let them talk. While they are busy being seen, you are busy being significant. Because at the end of the day,
A life well lived is its own reward. The best flex isn't what you show the world. The best flex is the man or woman you see in the mirror when the lights go out and the world is finally quiet. That person knows the truth, and that's the only person you ever had to impress. Stay low-key, keep grinding, and let your life be the loudest thing about you.